guys, it's Vicki. I am back with a recipe today. If you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by and checking out our videos. If you are returning, thank you as well. We appreciate all of the support. Today I'm making a creamy Parmesan Italian soup, sausage soup. There is sausage. Right now I'm just sautéing one large onion, diced onion, and 3 cloves of garlic. I will have all the ingredients in the description. So right now, just like I said, I'm just sauteing my onions and my garlic, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my sausage in here and get that cooked up as well. All right, so I've added in my ground sausage. I'm just going to break that up and let that cook with the sauteed onions and garlic. So we're going to return the sausage, the onions, back to this pot, and then we will add everything else to it. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on. All right, so we're going to add 6 cups of chicken broth. This is a pretty fast, easy meal to make. All right, whatever's left in here is going in. You may need to add a little bit more. We'll see. All right, so that was the chicken broth. You need to add 1 cup of heavy cream. I have some new recipes that I found that I've never tried, so I'm going to be recording those this coming week. Should be fun. All right, we're going to go with some oregano. It says 1 teaspoon. I don't know. Use your judgment. And then some basil. Also says 1 teaspoon. Use your judgment. Some red pepper flakes. It says ½ a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. But, all right. It's going to bring some nice color to that. Little salt, little pepper. Lot of pepper. Just a little. I'm just going to do a little salt because obviously your chicken broth has salt and your sausage has salt. So, you know, how much salt do you really need? Stir that up. Look at all those yummy seasonings in there. All right. We are going to let this heat up. All right, so I have brought it up to a boil, and now I'm just going to let it simmer for a little while. So all that is in there right now is the Italian sausage, the diced onions, the garlic, the chicken broth, the heavy cream, the oregano, the basil, the red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. So I'm going to let it simmer, and then when I come back, we will be adding the pasta. We're going to let that cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then we will add in the spinach. Cook that for another few minutes, and then we're going to top it off with some grated. Okay, so we are bringing it back to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and add in the pasta, and I'm going to cook that for about 8 to 10 minutes. It says a ½ a cup. I don't know where my measuring cup is, so I'm just going to wing it. That looks pretty good. All right, we're going to let that boil. Then we'll come back and add in the spinach. All right, so the pasta is ready. It's just, I think it's Ditalini, but they're just little pastas. They're not very big. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the 4 cups of fresh chopped spinach. We'll get this in here. We'll cook that for a couple minutes. It's a beautiful soup. It's filling as well. Probably we'll let that cook 2 minutes, and then we are going to top it with some grated Parmesan. Isn't that pretty? Well, I know the lighting isn't even that good. I'm not sure that that's any better, but it's a gorgeous soup. All right, let's let that cook for a couple minutes. All right, the spinach is done, and I am going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add, you probably can't even see it, but some grated Parmesan, about a cup, but I may not have that much. and then we'll just mix. All right, there's some leftover spinach, so I just added some oil and vinegar, a little pepper, and I'll have that little salad on the side. But this is the soup. Look at that. Nice cream base, your sausage, all your seasonings, your pasta, your spinach. All right, guys, if you make it, let me know how you liked it. Thank you again for watching. If you could give a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe so we can keep making content. But again, I just appreciate everybody who's checking it out. Y'all have a good day. Bye.